And welcome back. On July 20th, the St. Anne's Corner of Harm Reduction will hold their first ever talent show. And joining us with all the details, we have, and what the Bronx has to offer, we have a young lady that's here that's going to represent. She's going to tell us all about it. She's the founding and executive director, and she goes by the name of Joyce A. Rivera. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Bob. Good morning. Thank
all right,
you.
Good morning. Take another deep breath. There you go. Now tell us all about what you do.
Well, St. Anne's Corner of Harm Reduction began in 1990, and we were addressing the AIDS epidemic and specifically working with individuals whose substance use has become dysfunctional.
So harm reduction?
Yeah, we reduce the harm. It's a public health measure. It's a measure that brings, helps people stay healthy, stay harm-free, and it's good public health. And it's also about compassion and how we treat the most vulnerable.
Yeah. And who do you serve, and what community do you serve?
We're in the South Bronx. Our population is generally from the Bronx, but we also have folks from East Harlem, Central Harlem, even folks from Staten Island come up.
Yeah, yeah.
And we provide a range of services. So we began as a syringe exchange, and then from there we grew to bringing in a sanctuary that
Are these mostly substance abuse?
These are poor substance users from our area, and we work with them in order to help them reintegrate into society. We help them, we connect them with services, we help them with health care, we help them, we treat them with compassion, and we respect their dignity, and as a result of this, paradoxically, we get a lot of people into abstinence.
Yeah, and
even though we're not focused on abstinence.
Yeah, but you do. You just create the awareness that there's a need out there for it.
And we secure resources, but our work with individual drug users is about respecting their dignity, and so lots of good things emerge from just respect and providing resources.
Yeah. And of course, you're the executive director of St. Anne's Corner of Harm Reduction. How did you come up with that name?
Well, we were reducing harm at 139th Street in St. Anne's, and we were bringing syringes to the community. The face of AIDS was everywhere. New York had about 60% of its 250 drug users were HIV positive, and there was nothing happening. I mean, if you remember, the epidemic began in 1979, and we didn't do anything for drug users until we came along to do this.
Wow. So you've been doing it for some time now.
Yeah, and the rate now is less than 3%.
Yeah. That's a success story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anybody come back to help out?
Oh, sure. Sure. Folks leave, folks come back. It's like an oasis where folks, they find their way out, and then they come back, they check in, they bring their resources. At our talent show, we'll have 3 folks who were 2 of them were participants and went on to retire from working in public health, social worker, licensed social worker. We have a lot of success stories.
So tell us about this talent show that's coming up.
Well, the idea there was that the folks who come to us pretty much come in a sort of bowed head, sort of feeling shame, and yet we know that they have lots of strengths, and so we thought, why don't we just flip this? We know that there's as your earlier person said, body, mind, and spirit. We know that, and so we're aligned with that, and we help them. We see their beauty, and we coax it out. We support it, and we start seeing it, and so they don't have to present themselves with shame. Their dignity, emerges out of our approach with them.
We want to help you reduce harm, mind, body, and spirit.
That's right. We're aligned with mind, body, and spirit.
Right in there.
Yeah.
Now you have a number of degrees.
I do.
Talk about them.
I'm finishing up my dissertation in political science that I left when I first started this program 30 years ago.
You went into political science? Oh, no, that's great.
No, it's really great. I mean, it's about power, and It's about an analysis of public policy, and I've been doing qualitative research for many years. And I come from the Bronx.
In this research, have you seen anything like what we're seeing today in politics?
Oh, goodness sake, of course. There's repetition everywhere. You know, what's really good about having gone back into the community to do the kind of work that I've been doing and then start to analyze it is that, you know, we've been doing qualitative research, so now I can contextualize, you know, historically what happened, as well as I can learn from my colleagues who have reflect on this, on power.
So you can put the academic knowledge together with the
I do.
the world experience, the community experience.
I do.
Yeah.
And our show on Friday is with Pregones, who, as you know, is a long-standing cultural theater here in the Bronx. Puerto Rican traveling. Yes, it's on the website.
What's the website?
SACH's website is www.sachr.org. Pregones is pregones.org. And it's for all, come and look at how we allow the individuals to bloom. Come and see us.
Thank you so much. Give her a big hand, everybody. Joyce Rivera, ABD, MA, founder, executive director, St. Anne's Corner of Harm Reduction. Thank you so much.